Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas, and I am here after a long, long period of time to share with you another DVD update. I know it's been a while since I've recorded any content for the channel, but it's because I've cleared out the movie room that I had. It took a long while, let me tell you, to clear everything out because there were a lot of movies here and a lot of collectibles and all that stuff, and I still have one bookshelf I need to clear out so that my kid can put his stuff and he can have everything the way that he wants it to. But it's already starting. He already has his Hot Wheels sets and his little toys here and the Legos and monster trucks and everything. So yeah, it's his room, but I borrowed it for a little bit. Because we're going through some spring showers. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's been raining for a good long while. It hasn't stopped raining, but which is good because that way we won't have a drought. But it's bad because I can't do anything. But yeah, but I am here with a DVD update, which I haven't done in a while because I've actively not tried to buy as many movies because I need to get everything out and I need to finish organizing where I'm going to store them, so I don't want to add more to what is already there because it's a lot. A lot of years collecting movies have piled up, but I was able to find some DVDs on sale and at a good price through my buddy Power Movies, who is a Facebook seller that sells stuff here in Tijuana. And again, I haven't bought too much, but I have bought a couple of things that he's had on sale that he has in his budget album, which I like browsing through and picking up stuff. But again, actively not trying to get as much stuff until I've set up what I have to set up. So, but I was able to get some stuff, so let's get started. In between the whole craziness, he had a raffle, and it's got a bent. And he had a raffle for his customers that purchase movies through him. And I won something from that raffle. I won the Fast and the Furious 10 or Fast X Steelbook. It's a Steelbook. It has it's a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray combo pack that glows in the dark. Ooh, it glows in the dark. So this was free. This was a gift that he gave me because I've been a customer for so long. And I don't have a 4K player. That's one of the things I decided long ago that I was not going to do. I was not going to upgrade everything to HD. I do own some Blu-rays, mostly newer movies. And the movies that I do like, that I already own on a DVD, I might upgrade to Blu-ray if it has more special features, or if I want to see it dolled up a bit, or just because I'm a collector and I like collecting the movies that I love. So I might have the Blu-ray of a movie I have already. But I'm not. I decided I was not gonna upgrade everything, and I was not going to upgrade to 4K because I have to buy a 4K TV. I have to buy a 4K player. I have to rebuy everything in 4K, even the ones I already have on Blu-ray. So I decided, nope. Blu-ray is as far as I'm going to go, and I'm just going to focus on DVD, on Blu-ray, and that's it. So no 4K for me. But this was a gift, and it's a Steelbook, so I greatly appreciate that. So really cool. And it's a movie I didn't have, so even better. Picked up starring Sean Patrick Flanery and Joe Pantoliano, Deadly Impact, unrated. Never seen this one. This one was I bought because it was on one of his sales. Every once in a while, he has a big sale. He blows out all his inventory to make way for new inventories, and that's when I come in and swoop in and buy a whole bunch of stuff. Mostly blind buys, but they're really cheap, and I cannot go wrong with buying movies on the cheap. So picked up this one, but I've never seen it, and I'm dropping it. Picked up The Scent of Rain and Lightning. The Truth is Deadlier Than the Crime. Supposedly based... Oh, no, it is. I was going to say based on a true story, but no. It's based on the New York Times bestseller. And it's a Western. And I have a soft spot for classic Westerns. Like the John Wayne ones or the spaghetti Westerns. Modern westerns have been okay. Some of them are better than others, but I haven't seen this one, so maybe it will be good. A nice little revenge western. This one I swore I already had, but as I was moving all the movies away from this room, and I was updating my movie collection list, it turns out I don't own this. So he had it on sale, so I picked it up, still sealed, which is always surprising to me where when I come across a sealed movie, because like, how is it still sealed? How has no one seen this? But it's Brawler, which again I swore that I already had. I was dead set sure that I had it, but I didn't. So he had it on sale, and I was like, I might as well pick it up. Also had this one on sale. It's a snapper case of Crush Groove. I like collecting snapper cases, and another situation that I thought I already bought from him this movie, but it turns out I don't. It has a little sticker damage here and here, which is something that happens with the snapper cases. They're fun to collect for, but they have sticker damage or water damage, or they get a little bent, and But I still like collecting the snapper cases, and I didn't have this one, so picked it up. Picked up this one. This is an adaptation of Richard III, but the cast is really solid. Has Ian McKellen, Annette Bening, Jim Broadbent, Robert Downey Jr., Nigel Hawthorne, Kristen Scott Thomas, Maggie Smith, and John Wood. So I bought this because of the cast. Another still sealed movie. Super weird that this is the case. But yeah, picked it up because of the cast. But never seen this one. What else am I going to talk about? I should have organized this. Yeah. Picked up this one. Will Ferrell is hit or miss for me. Sometimes he's really funny when he's a little bit more subdued. Sometimes he's really funny when he's over the top. Sometimes, honestly, he gets on my nerves and he's super annoying. But this one was on sale during that big sale, and it's Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler in The House, which I've never seen. But it was cheap, and I couldn't pass up a cheap movie that I don't own, so picked up that. This one was also on the sale. A religious movie. If you've been following my channel or you know me as a collector, I like collecting a lot of movies, a lot of blind buys. And I discovered I've said this before, I discovered through the Cinema Snob the world of religious movies. Some of them, I've already seen religious movies, like all the Christ stuff, but not the type of movies that he has showcased on his channel. So I've actively been hunting down the movies that he's showcased, like Saving Christmas, or that came Christmas with a capital C, or stuff like that. But also just random movies. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not preachy. Some of them aren't so in your face about their message. Those are the ones that I like. They're really good and well acted. Some of them are weird, and those I also like because of how weird they are. Like, I don't know what they're trying to say. They're weird. And other ones are just bad, too preachy, too in your face. And they are what they are. This one, I don't know, but it has Dean Cain and John Schneider, and it's I Am Gabriel. There's a movie that I remember seeing as a kid years ago. It's a Spanish movie. I don't know if it's from Spain or from Mexico, where this kid was starting to grow wings. Everyone was kind of freaking out because he was growing wings, and they don't know if it was an angel, if he was just a mutant, like Angel from the X-Men. And I've never been able to find a copy of that. And that's a movie that really stuck on my brain, and I've been actively trying to find, but I don't even remember the name. And in this one, I don't know what it's about, but it's I Am Gabriel. So I'll have to see it and see if it's good. Picked up this one, the Avengers Confidential, Black Widow, and the Punisher animated movie. A very nice anime style, which I really enjoy. The Marvel animated movies have been hit or miss. The live action ones have been good. Not the recent ones, but for the most part, when the MCU started, the live action ones were really good, and then the animated ones were kind of meh. As opposed to the DC ones, that the live action ones were meh, but the animated movies were top notch. So it's kind of weird that they have that thing going. But this one has an anime style, and it has a nice shiny cover. and it's Black Widow and the Punisher, which is a very unique combination. So I picked up that. Picked up this one, another still sealed one. This one was also on the sale, but not on the budget one. He has an album that some of his movies are $2, so $2.50. And I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. I love watching 80s movies. It's my favorite decade, watching movies from the 80s. The 90s also. But I also like to go back and watch some really old movies, some black and white movies, some silent movies, because those have a really weird atmosphere to them that I dig. And I don't know anything about this one, but it's from Kino Lobler. And it's Marlene Dietrich and M.L. Jennings in The Blue Angel. Never seen it, but this 2-disc set includes both the English and the German versions of the film, audio commentary on the German version only, screen tests, archival footage, and a whole bunch of stuff. Came out in 1930. So I don't know if it is a silent film, or if it's one of the first talkies. By the date, I think it might be a silent film, but I won't know until I pop it open and watch it. But I like collecting these really weird old movies that I can come across. Almost at the home stretch. I have the full screen version of this. I need a widescreen. Unfortunately, this is part of a box set because of the thin case, and I'm not a big fan of that. It does occupy less space, but it looks kind of weird when I have my standard sized DVDs, and then I have this thing sticking out like a sore thumb. But it is what it is. But it's the widescreen version of 50 First Dates, which I needed because I only have the full screen. And this is a good movie. It's not as good as The Wedding Singer, but it's better than Blended. That has Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Although this one has a very, very messed up concept if you think about it, because Drew Barrymore has this weird mental condition where she forgets everything after a period of 24 hours. And at the end, she's married to Sandler and she has a kid. So you can imagine that was a freaking nightmare that she wakes up and she sees that she's pregnant. They actually did a horror movie with a concept similar to this with Nicole Kidman. So I guess someone else had the same idea. I thought this was kind of like a nightmare scenario, but I have that. Picked up this one. One of the nighttime stories that I read to my kids during Christmas time is Elf on a Shelf. And if you look at Netflix, they have like a jillion Elf on a Shelf movies. But this is the first one, to my knowledge. It's an elf story. The story of the Elf on a Shelf based on the book. And every year we get visited by the Elf on a Shelf. And now he brought along a couple of friends. And if you go to the stores during Christmas, now they have clothes for the elves. And they have pets, pals, and they have all this other stuff. So it's now a big thing. And my kids always get excited to see what kind of new mischief the Elf on the Shelf and his friends are going to get into. But my kids like it, so I picked this one for them. It's the DVD Blu-ray 3D content pack. It doesn't say it's in 3D, it just says 3D content. But picked it up for them because this one is not on Netflix. So there you go. Picked up Kung Fu Panda 4, which I love Kung Fu Panda. I love the first one. The second one is good. The villain in the second one is a lot better. The third one was really cool. I like the visuals in the third one. And I like the whole parent situation there. The fourth one is okay. It does bring back a lot of the characters, but they don't talk. So you could tell they couldn't afford the voice actors. The Furious 5 also don't appear, again, because they couldn't afford the voice actors. But it's still good. I still like the character of Poe. Jack Black still does a really good job as Poe. The villain, this one is pretty cool. It's a shape-shifting chameleon that kind of turns into all the previous villains, and she has all the martial arts. I liked it. So this one's pretty good. And thankfully, Kung Fu Panda has not overstayed its welcome like the Minions or, what was the other one? The Ice Age guys. So, yeah. And the last one, the standout in the haul. This one was not on the sale, but I bought it because he had it at a good price. What was this, like $3, $3.50? It's a complete Billy Jack collection. It has all the Billy Jack movies, and I have Billy Jack, but I have the Billy Jack movie on a snapper case. But this one is the complete collection released by Shout Select from Shout Factory. And it has the Born Losers, Billy Jack, which is the one I have, The Trial of Billy Jack, and Billy Jack Goes to Washington. So it has the Born Losers and Billy Jack, in one disc. The Trial of Billy Jack on the other one, and Billy Jack Goes to Washington in the last one. And it has audio commentary, 2 audio commentaries, theatrical trailers, and still galleries for select movies. So I thought this was pretty good, and that way I have the whole Billy Jack collection in one set, and can't beat that. So yeah, Billy Jack. This is going to be the standout of the haul. I was going to go with Kung Fu Panda, but then I came across this, and this one is a much better recommendation. So, yeah. That was the very short, considering the other type of videos that I've posted. DVD haul, no 5-part videos, just 1 part. Because, like I said, I'm actively trying to not buy as much until I resolve the whole movie room situation and finish here. I can't guarantee you'll see another video from me anytime soon, at least not another DVD haul. So I apologize for the lack of content, but I still thank you for being a subscriber and putting up with the lack of content. Have you seen any of these movies? Would you recommend any to anyone else, anything that I've got? Or have you seen the Billy Jack collection and you think it's awesome? Please leave a comment and let us all know. But thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience and your time. And until I see you all again, guys, take care, and I'll eventually see you.